In this historic moment, Ken Watson showing the love. I can't imagine, as far as pros for all the races I've been in the past, there's got to be some bar.
Jason Anderson and Jett Lawrence had an interesting conversation at the end of the 450 main event at San Diego Supercross. Jett made an aggressive pass on Anderson, and it is clear that Jason Anderson is not happy with that maneuver. He goes to talk with Jett to discuss the incident. Following the 450 main event in San Diego, tensions rose between Jason Anderson of Monsterenergy, Kawasaki, and Jett Lawrence of Team Honda HRC. Jett invited Jason to engage in a conversation, but the situation intensified when physical contact occurred, as captured in the video. In case you haven't seen it yet, the video is provided below. Subsequently, upon returning to their individual semis, Jett Lawrence conveyed a message through his Instagram shortly thereafter. Jett's learning what life is like in the premier class. This is what we've been taking about going against guys like Anderson, Barcia, and Mookie, who are notoriously hard to pass and will rub bars with you and race you hard. Jett's mistake was thinking he could talk to a former champ like he's a fucking basic. Anderson doesn't lay down for shit. And Jett just made a bad enemy because you damn well know if he tries something again, Anderson will take him out. I remember in 2022 being at the Arlington Triple Crown watching him and Mookie go back and forth. These guys are competitors, and this is the big leagues and big money. They fight for their money, and especially given the media around Jett, this is what we were expecting from other riders. I'm afraid Jett might get some hard life lessons this year. Monsterenergy star racing Yamaha's Webb was on a mission at San Diego Supercross last night. He applied pressure on Aaron for the lead, but he was never close enough to force Aaron into a mistake. Subsequently, Aaron lapped Eli Tomac and Chase Sexton. However, when he lapped Sexton, Chase inadvertently slowed up Cooper, causing him to lose a significant amount of time. It didn't appear intentional, but it also didn't look pretty, and essentially, it had ended Webb's chances of getting close to Plessinger. Webb was angry at Chase and showed his displeasure by extending his middle finger during the race. Webb crossed the line just 2.1 seconds behind Plessinger and had some words for Sexton after they crossed the finish line. At first, both riders stopped to briefly talk, and then Webb rode away, only for Sexton to jump back in front of him and say something. Either way, it was a huge race for Webb to get back on track after an 11th in San Francisco.